think that when you're starting out and you can, saying yes to constructive opportunities and all constructive opportunities is a really great way to move forward, because when you're studying law especially, it's very regimented and you do contract, you do these really basic things, but there's so many interesting aspects and areas of law that you don't even know are jobs when you're studying. So sometimes by saying yes, and I say constructively because sometimes it's appropriate to say no as well, but it can expose you to really interesting parts of the world and opportunities that you wouldn't otherwise have. The thing with fintech is it's pretty technical. So no matter whether you're coming from a legal perspective or finance or anything else, understanding your industry and understanding your product are really, really, really important things. Well, I think my light bulb moment was that writing a book chapter actually takes so much more time than you think it's going to take, and probably to plan your project very carefully, especially if you're also working full-time and you're also doing a master's at the same time. But it's one of those constructive opportunities where you can say yes, and now I have a book chapter with my name to it, which is pretty cool. I'm double jointed, including one of my toes. Well, you didn't know it. That's a very, very difficult question to answer because pretty much everything I've had has been very good. I think my favourite overall spot I've been to so far is All Are Welcome Bakery in Northcote, and I love it because you can sit outside with a little coffee and a pastry and the trams go by and there's all this beautiful exposed brickwork, and to me it's like a perfect postcard of Melbourne. Well, the Australian government review of the payment system and the following legislative changes and the changes to the regulatory framework is going to be a huge one. We're not exactly sure what that's going to look like yet. We haven't seen the draft legislation even, but that's probably not just 2025 but onwards, but that's going to be a profound change in the regulatory landscape. Definitely at the start. I think you finish law school and people think that you have this silver bullet for all the problems in their lives. Certainly as you progress and become more specialised, they realise that you actually don't know much outside of your area of specialty, and then they kind of stop. Also, just answering everything with "it depends" kind of helps. So yeah, not so much these days.